So yes, I'm going crazy. I'm doing an Attack on Titan Part 2 Rent or Buy Final Battle. Now, I want to go back to it. I want to explain this more clearly after spending 8 hours doing the character-driven story mode. Make sure there's three different story in the character point of view mode. There is the good guys, then there's the good guys, and then at the very end, if you unlock everything and you play every single mission in story mode, I got really happy about it. You're playing the, I don't want to spoil it, you're playing the bad guys side of the story, and I always wanted to know why this, why that, and why this. Now the more I play this series, the more I love it. I haven't tried the other modes yet, the online, whatever. I got 8 or 9 hours of full gameplay on its own, added to the original this one, right? It is the same story mode. Story mode is all there from there, right? The complete story mode is there from Attack on Titan 2, the game. But the character mode, point of view, story mode, character driven mode, whatever they call it, I just 100% it, because I got so addicted to it. But seeing and playing the bad guys point of view, I thought it was such a revelation, and still think I'm going nuts, but I want to go more in depth, and I'm thinking about buying this whole series of books, buying the anime books to understand why the bad guys are doing that. I still don't get it after playing the whole story. It's just so amazing. Now, I want to get to the point. If you finished all 3 games to 100% like me, my story mode, I finished it on the Switch, but there is no problem. You could still play the character-driven story mode, even though you finished that or in a different version. You can still go right ahead and play like the next part, but you can transfer your save game. I want to specify that if you're new to the game, or you, I don't know, buying it on Xbox One, you're buying it on PS4, and you just want to do the new stuff, you can. It doesn't affect your previous save game. Like, I played the whole story mode 100% on my Switch version. Now I went and finished the character-driven story mode on my PS4, and it was fine. You could go ahead and play beyond what you already played. You don't need to finish the story mode if you already finished it on somewhere else. Is that clear enough? Now, for the forever question, I want to be more specific in this review. Attack on Titan 1, I gotta be specific that the first game, well, you play Season 1, more detail, more missions. So this one's gotta be a must-buy, must-own in the series. There's 1 in 3 that you really don't need. Now, if you're like me and you owned everything and you played and you bought this, it's fine. But from my standing point of view, if you're owning the whole series, I just want to make clear, all you guys that bought this and played this in story mode, whatever, you gotta get this. It's gotta be a must-buy, must-own, because you're missing out on the character side point. Story view is just really epic, and you're missing out on some really good fights. You can control the Armored Titan, the Beast Titan. You can do fights with them. There's a lot of cool story mode driven in this one. So I just want to point that out to anybody who owns the whole series. Of course, if you're brand new to the series and you just want to have a sum up and you don't want to buy everything, but that one's more in-depth, Season 1, you can go ahead and just buy this one and you'll be fine, because you have the full story of this one. But for us guys that already bought this and this, I'm sorry, but, or you could just return the other 2 and get, I wouldn't return this one. I would return this one for guys that already own it. I'm just saying, if you're a fan of the series, and go ahead and get this one. Is that clear enough? I had to go back to it. Came back to my collection, must buy, must own, no questions asked. I had a blast. I just actually finished the story mode driven character. Is just so epic. So many goodies, so much more stuff added. Plus, might I add, the new gun. Instead of blades, the new gun-driven driven weapons that you can have. Some missions, not all the missions, but in the story mode, might I add, you can redo the whole story mode with the new weapons. Now you got guns. With the guns you need to aim. Eventually the gun builds up and does a railgun attack, which is really exquisite and fun. You can take out like 10 titans in like not even 2 minutes. So you kind of get addicted to the new gun mode in here. And in the story mode you can play all the way through. Now if you play all the story driven character side point of view, I don't know how to say it, but you unlock the characters, and eventually you can go play with them in the other modes. Now the other modes I haven't tried yet, so I'm probably going to stream and go back and do the other modes live. They look epic, but I'm savoring it for later. So I love you guys as always. I'm sorry, but I had to come back and do a review part 2 of this one, because it is a must buy, must own. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Love you guys as always. See you soon. Now I gotta go back and play some Dragon Quest Builder 2, because I like to finish my games before starting new ones, and now I'm free to go ahead and enjoy my game. Love you guys. Have a great weekend.